Hello and welcome to Until the Next Catastrophe Happens, an Alias Watchcast.
That would be a great name for an Alias Watchcast.
Yeah,
I know, I was just struck by what Victor said.
Yes, you found Last Time On. This is the show where we pick a show that none of us have seen, watch the pilot, roll some dice, skip some episodes, try to figure out what happened last time on. We've done all that. We figured out what happened last time on, and we watched Alias in about 6 episodes. Then we sat and we read a synopsis of the plot as a group and figured out what happened, figured out where we were right and wrong, and now we're doing our go-back episode where we go back and watch one that we shouldn't have missed. We're watching Season 3, Episode 5, Repercussions, not because it is a high-rated episode, not because someone recommended it to us, but because we saw a screen cap of Marshall in a ridiculous hat and said, that is us.
Yes. And how do you feel about that? Just gut reaction, boys. Did we make the right call? Was there enough Marshall cowboy hat
It was
to justify
it was
this choice?
such a Marshall tease. It was a
I needed 20 more minutes of Marshall in a cowboy hat.
Yeah. I paused a couple times to make sure that I was on the correct episode because I had to go look it up and like, yeah, sure enough, they strung us along the entire episode,
Right.
And because of this, the fact that this go back episode was decided on a silly hat, it's unfortunate that you listeners cannot. This is audio only because we decided all to wear silly hats today for this.
Yeah, I took a picture. It'll go into the Discord.
Oh, do another one because I swapped out hats, so we'll have to.
hat.
Yeah. So, okay, that's a great one. I'm a lead farmer, motherfucker.
This is my Raisin Maidens hat.
Raisin Maidens?
Yes.
So we did a group cosplay at STLV. Not this year,
the
but the year before,
the Boimler girls, Vineyard
where
girls.
we were the Boimler. Yeah, Tawny Newsome called us the Raisin Maidens. To be clear, that's where that comes from.
Awesome.
So, yeah, we all dressed up as workers on the Boimler Great Raisin Farm, and would fawn over any Brad Boimler cosplayer we ran into.
Some of them clearly did not remember Season 2, Episode 1, and we're just like, what the hell is going on?
Nice.
We did get a couple of, like, someone thought we were, like, from the Voyager pilot, where we were, like, the caretakers, constructs. I think, God, we had a couple of fun comments. John Billingsley was just like, I don't know what you're doing, but I love it.
He's such a treasure.
He is. We had a good time with it. That was a really fun cosplay day.
So for the listeners at home, Ben is currently wearing what appears to be a Zephyrin Cochrane hat.
It's just a crown.
Oh, just a crown. Oh,
Ben's got a couple crowns.
With the light, okay. Your hair makes it with the lighting in your room.
Yeah.
It looks like your hair's leather, but no, he is. Dude, a leather crown? Okay, that's kinky as fuck. I've never seen a leather crown before.
Both Ben and I have never thought about it like that, and now we both will only.
Well, why
think
else would you
about
have a
it
crown
like
made
that.
of leather? They're usually gold. So
Because they sell them at every Ren Faire.
Really?
And
that
doesn't help.
Well,
Kinky,
considering
actually.
the clientele that usually frequent Ren Fairs.
Yeah, I don't know. They're cheaper and sturdier.
You can always tell when Ren Fair's in town because if you go to meetup.org in your area, there's a big spike in adult-only meetups. I myself am sporting something I borrowed from Corrine, her Marty McFly Back to the Future 2 hat.
Oh, hell yeah. That's exactly what that is.
Oh, I forgot to ask you if you recognize what it was. Yeah, it's also kind of hard to tell with the multicolor thing on the webcam, but
yeah.
But wait, what was it? Was his grandson or his son? I guess Marty McFly's son. Was he also just named Marty? Was he Marty the Second or Marty Jr.? I don't remember.
I
believe so.
Jr.
Yeah. And
I'm due for a rewatch of those movies. It's been a while.
Oh yeah, I binged them just the other day. It's crazy to think just how good those movies are.
Yeah.
I wonder if, because they were really just made to be watched back to back. I wonder if the director and the producers knew that they had a hit on their hands, because, I mean, God, they got Huey Lewis and the News to make custom tracks for the show, for the movie. So.
I mean, that was pretty common in the 80s. And also Huey Lewis was like a way to sell movies. Did you know that Huey Lewis and the News originally did Ghostbusters?
Yes, I just heard that piece of trivia at the Ghostbusters live riff that I went to last month. That was fucking hilarious. So I'll talk about a movie that's not aged well. I think I mentioned this last time we talked, but yeah, Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Well, the rest of the movie aged well. Just Bill Murray's character did not age well at all.
That is generally consistent with most Bill Murray performances. I find that they age like milk.
Yeah.
And my one worry is, because, thank goodness, they replaced Huey Lewis with the Ghostbusters theme song. One of the things
Ray
about
Parker
the Ghostbusters theme song is that they will license it to anyone for any reason at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you will hear the Ghostbusters theme song in, like, kids shows that have a budget of $12 because, like, they'll license it for $6. And so Henry, like, has decided, because there is a very good but low budget Canadian children's TV show about dinosaurs that he really likes.
Canadian
that
dinosaurs?
licensed the Ghostbusters theme song to do they go into a house and are hunting dino ghosts episode. And he's like, I want to be a Ghostbuster for next Halloween.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's okay, but you are not old enough to see that film yet.
There's the animated.
Yeah.
The real Ghostbusters cartoon show. That was a great one.
That JMS wrote for.
Of course he did, that motherfucker. God damn it. I'm finally over my beef with him, which actually it's Xhafer's beef. I'm just having second-handed.
Whatever.
Anyway, so yeah, Ghostbusters, we did that. So, we're here to talk about Alias. And season 3, episode 5.
Repercussions.
Repercussions.
We get to watch The Last Time On.
I was
it's
curious
the best
if we were
part
going
of
to
the
do
Go Back
that
episode.
I was curious. I was curious if we were going to skip it, because if you skip it, it goes directly to a screen that says 3 hours earlier.
I am glad I watched it, because I did get, like, and I mentioned this, I saw Xhafer yesterday. I got mad when I was watching the Go Back, or the Last Time On, because who do we see? We see Clifton Collins Jr.
Let's go.
Which one was he?
So he is
the assistant goon.
Yeah, so he is Xhafer.
Spit take, baby.
That was almost. Damn, I nearly destroyed my microphone with coffee just now.
Yeah,
that's the assistant goon.
Yeah, he is our goon's assistant.
Damn, I need an assistant goon in life. Okay, was he one of the goons in when they were about to execute the Vaughn?
So he's the guy who's not the like head goon that Sydney is sleeping with. He's the goon who we see like lurking in the shadows, taking pictures of Jack and stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought I recognized him. He is
that guy.
Okay,
he was in Star Trek 2009.
Yes, he was.
He was one of Nero's sidekick, Romulan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's great. I was very excited to see him. One of my favorite that guys.
That's funny, because I thought one of the guys in one of the goons who was grabbing Vaughn out of the back of the truck, I thought he was Ian McShane for a second. Like if you look, like
that would have been fun.
Yeah, if you look at the very beginning, one of the extras looks like a young Ian McShane. It would have been interesting. Anyway, I had to stop and think and remember his name for it. But anyway, blah. Yeah, we're doing this first thing in the morning, listeners. Waiting for the caffeine to kick in.
You might also recognize Clifton Collins Jr. as one of the vegan police from Scott Pilgrim.
Freeze! Vegan police! Vegan police! Todd Ingram.
That's actually what I called him out as. I said vegan policeman Clifton Collins Jr. in my notes. Also,
He was also-
Westworld. Big
Yeah,
part in
Westworld.
season 1 of Westworld. Seasons
He
1 and 2.
is one of those actors, along with Sam Rockwell, who are never bad. I love them in everything I see them
You
in.
know what? Yeah, Sam Rockwell doesn't know how to be in a bad movie. You're right. Huh.
So, at the very least, isn't bad in anything he's in. So yeah, this last time on jumps around a ton, and
Yeah.
I found myself quite lost. Pun intended. But we get to the actual episode here, and it starts with Sydney
Running.
stabbing Vaughn and throwing him into a ditch.
Oh, that was also in the last time on.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I know. Sorry,
It's-
but
the
I was
demarc line's
ready
difficult.
to I was ready to start from the 3 hours earlier screen.
Okay.
And then we. But
I just want to note that I've had some bad breakups, but I've never had stabbed and left in a ditch. So.
At least she stabbed him in the front, not stabbed him in
Yeah.
the back. So, but yeah, we get Sydney running, doing her Tom Cruise impression as soon as the credits are over. She runs immediately to a payphone. Man, you guys remember payphones?
Just
I do.
barely.
Yeah, I've been looking
We
for
had
one.
one in my town growing up.
You want to get one for your house?
That would be cool, actually. But oh man, even if it worked, that would be amazing.
You
'Cause,
could.
know,
I mean, you could set it up. You could gut the insides and set it up to run off of a cell phone.
I wonder if the thing from if
VoIP.
if you actually found a functional payphone, if that trick from Hackers still works, where you could play the dial tone, the ringtones of
No.
No, it probably doesn't work anymore though.
I hate to break it to you, Victor.
Most things in hackers
Hackers.
don't work.
Is not accurate.
Yeah.
There is one thing in hackers that is accurate, which is we should hack the planet. Everything else, though. So yeah, Sydney catches her dad up on the phone here. Biological weapons. They're in Spain. Vaughn is passed out in Ibiza. We've all been there.
Yep. And what do they have Marshall from work do? Immediately activate the tracker.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But Jack is a little concerned because Sydney apparently was supposed to put the tracker on the bioweapons, not on Vaughn.
Yes.
But she put it on Vaughn so they could find him. I don't think we saw that in the flash, but the last time on part. But I would absolutely love it if she put it on the tip of the knife and the tracker is in his lung right now. So. But
It's
also,
probably
Sydney,
more
we understand
dangerous.
you were saving his life, but he got a horrible infection because you put a tracker inside of him?
and also, she should have known better. She could have put the tracker on the bioweapon and just asked Marshall to activate his backup transmitter that he puts on everyone anyway.
Yeah.
Yes. As she is talking to Jack, saying, get the team out there, call a medevac, Vaughn is bleeding out.
Sooner or later, everybody's gotta go. Bleed out. I'm gonna bleed out.
We didn't get credits this episode.
Oh, we
So
did.
this is where
Correct. Yeah.
just our names are going by on the bottom of the screen. And my arms shot up in victory and triumph. Because who else do we get along with Clifton Collins Jr. in this episode?
Oh shit!
Jumon Hansu!
God, thank you. I did not know how to pronounce his name.
Yeah. Jumon Hansu, one of my absolute favorite actors as well.
He is a
even though this
serious
episode
that
is a
guy.
bit of a disappointment, I'm glad we got two of my favorite character actors showing up in this episode.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
mean, we did literally just pick this because of the thumbnail. I did not see Clifton Collins Jr. is only in 3 episodes of the show.
Same thing
He's
with
not reoccurring.
Mr. Hanzu here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
looked up the IMDb credits because I was trying to remember what his character's name was in Gladiator. So I looked it up
Juba,
on
right?
IMDb. Yes. And oh my god, dude, this guy, he is a serious that guy because I scrolled through you may know him from, and just, dude, the list just goes
Floored.
on and on and on. He's been in so many of movies that I've favorited on IMDb. So he was the only good part of Fast and Furious 7. That movie was so fucking bad.
Is that the space one?
No, that was
that's
not the
9.
space one.
Is that the one before the space one?
No.
That's a couple. I think 9 was the space one. I don't remember what happened in Furious 8.
8
but
is
you know what? I don't need to clog up my brain with this.
okay. I can explain them all to you. I could break it down.
Oh, why, Ben? You're better than that.
I think we're
Because I
good.
love
don't
those
think we need
movies.
to- I don't think we
Oh,
need to get into it.
7 was good because
Ironically,
you got
right?
Jamon Hansu and Tony Jaa.
which one was Tony Jaa?
Tony Jaa is Jamon Hansu's sidekick guy who fights Paul Walker on the bus,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
and
I
he's
was watching-
Ung Bak the Thai warrior.
Oh, nice. I just also remember Kevin Lannister from Game of Thrones was in that movie as well, and I just remember because I had a big disagreement with my girlfriend at the time when we were watching that movie, because I was like, "Yeah, you recognize him from Game of Thrones? That's Kevin Lannister," and she goes, "You're making that up. They do not have a Kevin in Game of Thrones." I'm like, "That's his name."
It is.
It is.
Anyway, so back to Alias, we get his name,
Sydney
Sark.
is cracking and picking, getting her way into Simon's. Simon is the leader of these bad thief murderer guys.
Right, she goes back to his hotel room and picks the lock with an iPad, which
This is all while we see Sark buying the biological weapons. So
with a
we know that
briefcase
she
full of
won't find them.
euros. And there's a dramatic pause here where the bioweapon goons hand him a bottle of champagne to celebrate, and there's a strange dramatic pause where Sark takes a chug directly from the bottle, and we get a reaction shot of both these guys with concerned looks on their faces as he just pulls an Archer and just drinks straight from the bottle. And I just can't figure out why this is such a... Like, there's even dramatic music, like the violin hits. So I'm going to ask you guys, why is Sark drinking champagne directly from the bottle such a big deal?
Well,
What the hell happened?
But I got the van.
so we don't see it, but just below frame, Clifton Collins Jr. is holding 3 flutes. So 3 champagne flutes. And so he was just like, but I had cups, and now we've got... I'm not drinking your champagne and backwash. Oh, man, like, that was a nice bottle. That wasn't Andre. We got nice champagne in here. Oh, what is this guy? And so
Nice.
they're just disappointed because it was supposed to be a toast.
For all of them.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a great one.
Yeah. So he had actually purchased, they'd told him right before they handed him the bottle off camera that they tested the bioweapon with that bottle of champagne. and when they hand it to him and he just cracks it and drinks it, they're just like, he's going to die now.
Yeah, they were like, sir, that was the bioweapon.
Exactly.
Oh man. So yeah, and Sydney freaks out because she finds the briefcase in the hotel room and it's empty.
That's right.
Yeah,
And then
which
Simon comes back and
doesn't
we get
make
some
sense
more
to
of
me, because why is the briefcase empty? Because the briefcase is out in the alley with the goons as they're making the deal. So this is another
more than one briefcase.
Yeah.
You have doubles.
So what was
So you
in
can shell game it.
Actually, I should have saved the what happened here for this, like what was in the briefcase. Yeah. So I don't know. I was thinking maybe just being an evil guy for hire. You just have to. You probably buy these things in bulk because you never know when you're gonna.
You don't want to have to buy a new briefcase every
every
time you
single
go
time.
to a shady back alley.
Yeah, no,
You got a
100%.
2-for-1.
You go to Costco, you buy a pallet,
Yeah.
and you're good for a while.
Evil guy briefcases for shady deals.
Yeah, at Evil Costco.
Sure. Today's
I want evil
biological
Costco.
briefcases, they are BOGO? You want BOGO?
Yeah, the free samples at Evil Costco, don't take them.
Yeah.
However, they are still union and still pay their people very well.
Wow, I didn't know that about Costco.
Oh yeah,
They pay employees
Costco's
good?
like if you
Wow.
work that type of job, if that is a job that you are interested in working, Costco's like the best place to work.
Jeez, dude, so it
100%.
really is true. Welcome to Costco. I love you. They really do love you. So,
They really do love you.
yeah.
I've known a handful of people who worked for Costco, and anyone who's worked for Costco directly has absolutely loved the company that I've
Wow,
talked to.
Huh, good to know.
So Weiss and
Anyways.
his team find Vaughn, who is
Yeah.
all effed up because they stabbed him and then threw him down not a crevasse, just a ravine. There's only one side. And we cut very quickly back to he is in hospital back at base with Lauren at his bedside.
Yeah.
And he
And,
is critical but stable and might have some drain damage.
Drain, baby.
Yeah.
Skipped over the part real quick where what's his name? What's the name of the bad guy? I
Simon?
I just have him written down as evil bioweapon dude.
Yeah, I just wrote
Simon.
Goon. Yeah, Simon. Okay, thank you. He comes back to the room, and Sydney.
Oh yeah.
Oh
jumps
yeah, I'm
into the
sorry. I
shower
skipped over
real
your
quick.
your well concealed nudity. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah, that's just where I was going. She left a trail of underwear directly to the shower, which I would like to get a lady opinion on this. But I mean, if you're going to be out, if you're a CIA agent out doing CIA agent, stuff. I don't think you're going to be wearing that lacy black lingerie underneath your fighting sneak suit. That just doesn't seem comfortable. I don't know. I don't know. I have many.
I don't have
kinks,
a lot
but-
of experience.
Yes, I'm
in
about to say
fighting
that I don't
snakes.
wear
do not- Wait,
women's
what?
underwear. I have many kinks. That's not one of them. But are you okay? What happened, Ben? Ben's dying.
Sorry, my headphones turned off and then turned back on, and I was
Okay.
okay. We're all good.
Did the adult language filter suddenly kick on?
Yes.
So
It
So,
heard
yeah,
lazy, and they're just like off.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you wear sexy underwear to go kick ass? I just don't see that happening. That's like the same trope as like the sexy spy lady always wearing high heels. Like no, that's not. I don't know. Anyway, that's my opinion. Women's
wear
underwear
flats, be
wearers,
comfortable.
enthusiasts out there, please chime in on the Discord.
I mean, just if you've worn lacy underwear and a combat sneak suit, we want to hear from you.
Yes.
There's got to be a subreddit for that somewhere. So anyway, yeah, they rescue Vaughn. Vaughn's in the hospital.
Yeah.
Sydney, for no reason at all, tells Lauren that she stabbed her husband.
I mean, she feels guilty about it.
Exactly. That's why there's no reason to tell her this except to alleviate her guilt. Like,
Yeah.
she does not need to know that she got
Yeah,
stabbed.
you are not helping her right now. Like,
Right.
This is making her life more complicated just to alleviate your
Your
like
guilt.
guilt.
And while Lauren is reasonably upset about this, I feel that Sydney did not drive home the point that that Vaughn at the time had a gun pointed to his head by these evil goons. So, she didn't stress the fact that he is more likely, albeit I don't know what percentages, is at least somewhat more likely to survive a knife to the lung than he is a bullet to the skull. So,
Yeah.
Lauren's also a spy. She should.
yeah, she should know.
I
Yeah.
feel like she should just be all like, "Thank you," but that's also probably very difficult given the condition of your spouse. But it's
plus,
just like,
Like he's
You
got
fucking
two
tried.
lungs. He has two
Yeah.
lungs, so
Yeah, you know who else can survive? Who else went and lived a great life with just one lung? Neelix.
Oh right.
Neelix did, yeah.
I wouldn't say he lived a great life. He was Neelix, but anyway,
Now, was that before or after Tuvix? And when they did the Tuvix thing, did he
could have
get his
given him a
lung
lung
back?
back.
Organism? Psh, I'm a totally unique sentient being. Plus, I'm cool as
Yeah,
Because
No, it
they
was-
had to rebuild his body, right? From DNA. It's months. It wasn't. Tuvix was around for months.
Hold on a second.
That episode is over an amount of time.
Remind me to make a comic about
It's unclear.
Neelix getting his holographic lung back after being Tuvixed. That's a great idea for a comic.
Hey,
Thank you, yeah.
I'm gonna be on DMT.
That's
Stop making me laugh.
not going to take that personally.
This is
Ben has pitched so many to you, Victor.
Has he?
Ben has softball pitched so many comic ideas to you.
Have I
you
done any of
never
them?
done that before. Not
Oh shit! I'm
once.
sorry. I didn't realize that. I've got a backlog of bullshit in my head. I'm sorry. Right.
So while Lauren is getting trauma dumped by Sydney, they get called in because apparently a plane flew over the Ural Mountains, dropped something, and then everyone died but Jamon Hansu.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes,
Of course,
this bioweapon
because-
is able to be coded to a single person's DNA, and that person is safe from it.
So it sounds like this bioweapon, because they talk about what they did. I think the bioweapon is the DNA selector thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they actually stole, because they're like, oh, and they just mixed it with Ebola and let Ebola kill everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
It reminded me of the thing from that episode of The Expanse that we landed on, where they assassinate the Martian Prime Minister with a tailor-made DNA-specific poison.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is the opposite of that. It's like, kill
Yes.
everyone except this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the virus from Metal Gear Solid.
Oh,
Fox Die, the one that kills members of the Fox Squad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Game
It
is
makes
so
Fox
dumb.
die. Sometimes, I was playing Death Stranding, and I was interacting with Die Hardman and Hartman and stuff, and I'm all like, man, Kojima, your name's sometimes.
Dude,
I love a batshit video game, and so Kojima's my boy.
he's got to
but
make it weird at some point. It's going to be weird and pervy somehow.
I believe he's currently dating one of my favorite pop stars as well, which is also just a weird little thing that's happening.
Oh, which one?
That
Carolyn
worked out so
Pelichek.
well last time, Xhafer.
As I'm wearing an Amanda Palmer shirt. Oh no. Yikes. Okay, yeah, fair.
You know who I wouldn't be surprised if they were in the Epstein files?
Kojima?
No, Neil Gaiman and Amanda
oh.
Palmer.
Oh, Gaiman, possibly. Yeah, that wouldn't actually be that surprising given some of the other stuff.
Well,
Man.
sorry, go ahead.
Okay, we could talk about that for a
Yeah.
very long time.
Let's
But
not.
Let's
yeah.
not.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
just not. Let's
Jamon
just not.
Hansu was also in the Stargate movie, apparently. He was Horus.
Yeah.
Man, this guy's been in everything. I'm just scrolling on my IMDb. You may know him from, he was the Martian Emperor in Invincible. He was in Aquaman. I don't remember him in Aquaman.
I don't remember. I saw Aquaman, and I don't remember Aquaman.
Yeah, he was, oh, damn it. I went past
It's just
it.
Jason Momoa's abs for 2 hours, which frankly,
Right.
sign me up.
King Riku. So gosh, Guardians of the Galaxy, Captain Marvel, two different roles. Oh wait, no, same character. Never mind. Korath, Shazam. So he's done both DC and Marvel. This motherfucker, he's the African Chuck Norris.
Yes, my ass is everywhere.
He's all over the place. Speaking of being all over the place, Jack makes a plan to bring these thieving goons in as Sid and Lauren head out to get info from Sloan, Sloan had turned himself in and gotten a pardon because he had given information on Bamani, and so Bamani's the dude who survived, so they got to go talk to Sloan now to be like, hey, what the fuck, and see if he knows anything that's going on that can help them.
Yep, so they head down old Mexico way.
Yeah.
And you can tell because everything suddenly goes sepia tone.
Yeah, I
Yep.
put that in the notes too. It's like,
Sloan gets grabbed by Sark before he can answer any questions, which gives way to a high-speed chase. Bamani is waiting for Sloan in the car, and we get this really cool chase scene.
that
It's
was
actually pretty
awesome.
good.
Yeah,
For
especially for just a TV show. Yeah.
like a random episode of Alias, this was a really good, really well done chase scene.
Yeah, we
I
get
was
to
very
see that
happy.
Lauren has some driving skills that she picked up from playing Need for Speed, and and they do this. They do this little maneuver where she has Sydney tells Lauren to slam on the e-brake and do a 360, and Sydney points her gun out the window, does a 360 no-scope headshot on the two goons in the other car. And let me just tell you, speaking from experience, personal experience, doing a maneuver like this is damn near impossible. I've tried it so many times in Fortnite, and I've never hit a single person. I've tried this out, so.
Yeah, I mean, shooting out of a moving vehicle, I mean, famously, horse archery.
Oh, right.
You know, like, moving in one way while trying to move a projectile another way, incredibly difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not going to pretend like I haven't accidentally shot my horse in the back of the head playing Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, the poor horse.
Pickles, no!
Tony Soprano, no!
But also, part of this is, I believe that Lauren's cover is supposed to be that she is like a National Security Council desk jockey.
Yeah.
And so finding out that she actually has pursuit driving skills is one of our first hints that maybe there's more there than it seems.
Oh, it's a good point. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Perhaps.
Did Lauren make it to Lauren wasn't in the finale, was she? She didn't make it that far.
No, Vaughn
No,
kills her.
Vaughn kills her.
Okay. Yeah.
And at the end of this season, I think when we catch up in season 4, she's hella dead.
But she does pull a good car spin-a-rooney.
The Spinneroonie! The most electrifying move in wrestling today!
And so Sid is able to shoot some bad guys, but then they get blocked in an alley.
Yeah. So afterwards, they make their, Bomani gets Sloan in a chair and makes him sit through story time. He has a sharp tale to tell. It's
Dark,
because he
man.
cuts him. It's a joke. Yeah. Yeah. He tells a story about, like, growing up and, like, seeing his mother be sexually assaulted and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it is fucking heavy.
It is the unrated director's cut version of the plot of Bambi, because it is.
Gee.
I'm sorry. No, that's yeah.
I was just gonna go. It was. Hey, what content warnings can we throw on this? And JJ looks at the writers' room and just goes, "What if we did every content warning?"
Listeners, I wish you could see just how red Xhafer's face turned just now.
That was a lot. Good joke, Vic. I mean, terrible joke, but good joke.
Oh, we did get the Romani punching out Sloan in the van. That was a very satisfying punch.
Yeah.
We haven't seen much of Sloan, but he is a bastard.
I felt like that about how I felt when Kevin Spacey gets run over in Baby Driver.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck that guy. Yeah.
But Sloan does say, like, "Hey, you're not going to kill me because I've got what you want. Legitimacy."
Do you, Sloan? Do you?
At this point, he does. But I do feel like every time somebody in the writer's room brought up, like, why would anyone keep associating with Sloan after what he did last episode? All J.J. Abrams would be like, "You hate Ron Rifkin? Why do you hate Ron Rifkin? Why do you want to take his job away? Why don't you want his family to pay their mortgage?" It's like, but he's betrayed everyone 12 times. It's like, why do you want to fire this man? Like, do you not? Ron, come over here. He wants to fire you. It was just like, Ron Rifkin is so nice that they're just like, I don't know, everybody keeps hanging out with him.
So after this, Vaughn wakes up while Sydney is visiting. And he's coherent, and they talk a bit, and then it starts to take a weird turn, and then she stabs him, and this is all Vaughn's dream, and Lauren is there when he wakes up.
Yeah, I knew this wasn't real as soon as she kissed him. I'm like, is this Sid's dream or Vaughn's dream, or is it Lauren's dream? But it was Vaughn's.
It's Vaughn's dream. As Sydney gets news about Vaughn, Sloan is delivered to them effectively and meets with Lauren and Sydney. They take him to Van Nuys, which is not a great place. Van Nuys ain't that bad. It's a neighborhood of Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
Ben, have you ever heard me tell the story about that time a prostitute followed me into the CVS?
Oh,
Yes.
That was in Van Nuys.
Okay. Yeah, Lauren and Sydney have a quick little meet in the hallway where Lauren apologizes for threatening to get her transferred.
Oh, yeah.
Earlier
on the flight, Lauren is just like, you need to quit. I can't deal with you. And Sydney's like, don't you understand? Like, this show is about me? Like, you want me to quit the team that my dad runs?
Right.
Do you not understand how nepotism works in the spy business? Because everyone's related to everyone.
And that's a good point, because Lauren seems to think that she would have some pull at the National Security Council because it's saying that there's a conflict of interest with her working with Sydney. And I'm just like, are you forgetting about the fact that you work with your fucking husband in the same office? There's not a conflict of interest there.
Her dad is your boss.
So,
and right now her ex-partner is deputy director of the CIA.
Yeah, that didn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. But whatever. This is a TV show about.
Have you ever run into that
assistant
assistant manager who thinks they have way more pull than they do?
Oh, God, so many times. Yeah.
Yes.
Ugh.
Anyways, we hear about what he told Bamani. The Yakuza have developed the world's first AI computer virus.
And I'm like, for fuck's sake, how many Mission Impossible plots are we going to cram into this one episode? Like, my God, dude, we got our bioweapon, we got our AI virus, we got
cowboy
Sydney
hats
doing the Tom Cruise run. We got the poker
it's a
Yakuza
lot.
casino. Like, what the hell?
I mean,
man?
maybe I was just misinformed. I thought the Yakuza mostly hung out doing street crime with professional wrestlers, but I guess that's just me.
That's
a reference to the
games.
Yakuza video games.
Oh, really? I didn't know
that are
they...
not an accurate representation of the Yakuza.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I so badly want to play that Yakuza pirate game. This just looks so ridiculous.
Oh
it's
they're absurd.
But
I like the Yakuza games as a funny mirror to the Mafia games, where the Mafia games are like, hey, you kind of understand like the appeal of this life, but then you also just see how it just snowballs and like your friends die, and in the end none of this was worth it. And then the Yakuza games are like, you own land and you get to like do bug fighting games. And it's just like,
and
no one really has any consequences.
Karaoke bar madness, and But speaking of the Mafia games, there is an excellent. If you search YouTube for real ex-Mafia member reacts to Mafia video games, I forgot which. It's some big. I think it might be Insider Magazine. They have a couple of YouTube videos of.
Oh, I've seen ones like this where like real spy reacts to spy movies,
stuff
and
like that. Yeah, those experts react. That's what it's called.
Yeah,
and it's actually got a fucking ex-Mafia guy who like just got out of serving 60 years in prison to come in and then talk about how realistic the Mafia games are. Highly recommend.
Having watched a lot of Mafia documentaries, I don't think there is a single group of people more collectively full of shit than ex-Mafia members.
Probably.
Are you do either of you watch Only Murders in the Building?
I haven't seen that yet.
One fantastic show, but the most recent season, there's a little bit of like a mafia subplot, and there's a very funny scene where like they're going to this dead mafioso's house, and his wife and her kids are there, right? And the kids are like acting real tough, and you find out that they're not involved in the mob at all, and instead they just have a mob podcast. And it's very funny because it's just all like, none of this is real.
We then cut over to Le Havre
Yeah.
and the Chateau Picard. Because as part of Jack's plan to keep Simon talking to Sydney so they can keep finding out more stuff about that, he has pretended to be hiring Simon for a job, but for some reason our spy does not consider that maybe the bad guy is taking pictures of me. And so Clifton Collins Jr. has already ID'd Jack because he takes a picture of him to Sark. He's like, can you look this guy up? And he's like, I don't have to. I know this guy.
Sark just shits in Jack's cereal here.
Yeah. And it's the sort of thing where it's like, he wasn't even wearing a fake mustache like Marshall from work will later in the episode. And so as he's transferring $3 million over to hire Simon to steal an EV, Javier calls him. He's like, "Hey, that guy's CIA. Also, his daughter is who you think is Julia. So they're both bad people." And Jack shoots the shit out of this guy.
Well, this guy is all like, "So, have
I've
you
been
fucked
banging
your
your daughter."
Because I have, and let me tell you, A+.
Yeah, I don't know how this dude. I don't know what he expected was going to happen after talking all that shit.
He was not expecting to get shot, as you can tell from when he gets shot and goes,
You shot
me.
Yeah, this is absolutely one of those guys who has danced through life without any consequences for anything he does, to the point where when the consequences start coming, he can't shift gears and be like, "Oh, hey, I'd like to go to a hospital, please." And he's just like, tell me what, like, you know about Julie. He's like, "Oh, you want to know about the banging?" It's like, you already know she's my daughter. I want to know about, like, what you know about her. And he just keeps talking about sex stuff until Jack is just like, "Okay."
Puts the
bam,
second bullet
you're
in him. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine encountering or being able to watch someone maybe from a distance, like over the news or something, someone who might have done a bunch of illicit stuff they really didn't want to get out, and then has just never suffered a consequence in their life. And then, you just watch them slowly have to deal with that over time. You hope. You fucking hope.
We really need Luigi.
You fucking hope.
Yeah. Save us, Luigi. We need more Luigis. And of course, I'm talking about Mario. It's a me, a Mario. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Saving
Don't
the
at me,
princess from the
Rose.
castle.
Exactly.
We have to save princesses
we
from
are the
castles.
princess. We are.
So
all
now
the
we get
princess in
to
the
our
castle.
Osaka casino that is run by
Well-
the Yakuza.
Well, we got the mission briefing first.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Where, yeah, and that's where we finally get to the whole reason we're watching this episode. So they say that they need to infiltrate the back room of the Yakuza casino, and Marshall's like, yeah, this is where I come in. And for no fucking reason at all, he brings up his high school yearbook picture on the monitor. That was, I mean, my God, dude. Like, I think this had to be his actual photo from his actual
Probably.
yearbook from that actor.
Oh, yeah.
My God, did you see that mullet? That was insane. But yeah, he shows up his card counting skills, which was kind of ridiculous.
It's supernatural.
Yeah,
Yes.
I used
The whole point of counting cards is you need to count the cards, and you don't just count cards by having the top of a deck and not seeing anything and laying 10 face down, and then he's seen one card.
yeah.
And it's like, that's not how counting cards works.
And counting cards is actually not illegal. It's just that if you're caught doing it in a casino, the casino will reserve their right to refuse service to anyone and kick you out.
Yeah.
But it's also not as effective as people think. I mean, unless there's like a higher tier level of counting cards that I'm not aware of. There was an MMO I used to play.
There is.
Yeah,
So there's like, you can do stuff like hang out outside of a blackjack table for a while
Right.
before you sit down and go, okay, well, they're playing with 8 decks right now, and then count that through that 8 decks for the complexity, and then sit down when you've got a decent idea of what the probability of something will be. Or you just sit down and you low bet a bunch just to see cards at a busy table. You would never sit down at a table alone like
Right.
that, because the whole point is getting as much information as possible to be able to predict the probability of stuff.
Also, the
Like-
point
Of course
is
you've done the math.
You
Xhafer.
go with a
Of course you've
well,
done
you
the
go
math.
with a team, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
what you do is everybody is waiting for mathematically one table to get like statistically hot, and then you bring in a bunch of people to that table so that you've got like 4 people playing at the hot table at one time. So you're multiplying your winnings that way.
I don't understand why. I mean, maybe there are some casinos that do this. I haven't been to many casinos myself, but it seems to me like that whole thing would be just invalid if the dealer would just use a fresh deck every hand. I mean, they have a little machine right there that shuffles your cards for you. So I mean, it just
a
do
fresh
one
deck
hand.
every hand would do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that just makes sense to me. If I was a casino owner, I wouldn't want to lose money to smart motherfuckers. You know, So-
Most people are not at that level,
Yeah.
and it just takes time and time. For most grannies on their trip to Vegas, they are not
Right.
counting cards.
Yeah.
We want
the-
to separate you from your money as fast as possible.
Yeah, there was this MMO, this text-only free MMO I used to play while I was at work to kill time. It was called Torn City. It was a mafia-themed thing. But one of the things you could do there to make money, not real money, but in-game virtual currency, was you could go to the casino and play blackjack. So I was like, wait a minute, isn't there a way to cheat at blackjack? And yeah, I would have one window open with the game and the other one with my spreadsheet for and yeah, and yeah, I mean it's not as effective as you think, unless I just suck at count carding, because I remember it was still, you're still taking a significant risk there to lose money. Then again,
you're probably not in a text-based MMO. You're probably not dealing with you're probably doing a fresh deck every time.
No, it wasn't. It was that was built into it, because you would have the thing pop up that say deck reshuffles or whatever, but still, I didn't win that much money. But again, maybe I just suck at card counting, even with the spreadsheet. That would be embarrassing.
But you know what sucks even worse than Victor's card counting? Sydney's wig.
This is the worst wig in the history of the show. This wig is so bad, I thought it was a hat from the preview.
I thought the same thing.
I thought she was wearing like a Beefeater's hat or something.
Yes!
Like, what is going on?
She's
So
like a
disappointing.
Buckingham Palace guard. Yeah, and Marshall, he looks just fucking great, man. I wish we would have. And there's no build up to this. No explanation for why he chose a cowboy hat and a mustache. He's just there.
There is an explanation
Because he's got a dart in the bolo tie.
Oh,
Which,
right.
I'm going to
That's
read
right.
you my notes
Okay.
here, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
We see Marshall activates a dart gun hidden inside his bolo tie. This is the exact thing childhood Ben made up when playing Spy, and you can't tell me otherwise.
I don't know that Spy Ben would have ever considered bolo tie.
Oh, I think Spy Ben must have considered bolo tie. This seems so U-coded. This seems so childhood U-coded to me. Whether or not it's accurate, I don't care. But yeah, so we're in Osaka. They're at the Japanese gambling den. 36 minutes in, we finally get Big Hat Marshall and Jennifer Garner's worst wig. They win too big and get brought back, where they go to chop off Marshall's hand. And this is when he activates the dark untie just to
This is the
get us to that
second
point.
time that we've had about to get someone's hand chopped off, or I assume, because earlier Romani had Sloan
And was going to machete off his hand. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we cut later over to Sloan again, and I guess Romani was just swinging the machete at nothing.
He cut off the restraints.
Okay, well that makes sense, but they didn't show it. So, well, again, maybe I don't know. I'm too dumb.
was
to
a
use spreadsheet
ruse,
card
Victor.
count. It was a ruse. Yes.
We
Yeah.
then cut back to Vaughn's hospital, before that, we destroy or disable, not destroy, the AI virus just in time.
Yeah,
And then
he comments
we have-
out the couple lines of code that actually make it a virus or something. Just let it do its thing. And right as Stark and Bomani are working their way in, they hide under the desk as Stark steals the bunk virus.
And Marshall has been sneezing this entire time. And what did he say the reason was? I don't remember. He's allergic
the mustache,
to something.
the fake mustache.
Oh, right.
Cat hair in his vest, I think.
Oh,
he
yes.
said
I
at
thought
one
that's
point.
yeah. I remember something about cat. It was like, does Marshall have a cat that we haven't seen in this episode? And if so,
Marshall 100% has a cat.
he absolutely does. But he has, you know what? That makes sense for his character. He has his little kitty he loves so much, but he's allergic, and he just deals with it. So
Yeah,
It ain't
Okay.
worth
I
it.
know that guy.
cats are so worth it. Shut up, Ben.
No cat has ever shown enough love to deal with a cat.
I'm with that.
That is the official
Anyways.
stance of last time on.
No, it's not. Shut the hell. It's 2/3 the stance. So anyway, I did not get enough of this. Marshall in the cowboy hat. I mean, we barely saw him at all. I mean, yeah. I think we need. I would have loved it if Marshall got his own spin-off show where he's just. We never
Marshall
actually.
with a big hat. That's the name of the show.
It didn't have to be a big hat. It was a different silly hat for the occasion, but I mean, just a show about him. A spy show where we never actually see the action; it's just talked about, and Marshall's just being Marshall. So,
Kind of like Dispatch.
I haven't
Can't
seen
believe
this
you
back.
wrecked that guy. No spoilies. I'm on episode 2. I'm really enjoying Dispatch, though.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
Oh,
Dispatch is a game where you play the guy in the chair for a superhero team.
oh, right. I've seen YouTubes of that. That one
It's
looks
got
fun.
Breaking Bad's Aaron Paul.
Oh, it does. Wow, that's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
There's actually a ton of really talented people. Also, Young Gravy is Golem.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who Young Gravy is.
Who you don't know who Young Gravy is, or don't know who Golem is?
I know
Young
who
Gravy.
Golem is.
Young Gravy. He's a rapper. He's fun.
Saying Young Gravy louder doesn't make me know who he is.
Young Gravy would disagree with that. You've heard me play him, I'm sure. Whip a Tesla is probably the one you've heard me play in the car while we're hanging out. I've been a Young Gravy fan for like half a decade at this point.
So is he now just gravy?
No.
Middle-aged Gravy.
He's we're not going to get into it.
Okay.
At what
Anyways,
point does he just become Bow Wow?
Young Gravy was never young, so it's fine. He's fun. He's hilarious. We stand Young Gravy. Anyways,
Anyway,
that's the end of the episode here. Lauren, Weiss, and Sid hang out with Vaughn as Weiss tells college stories. They leave. Sid goes back to get her coat and sees Vaughn and Lauren being cute to credits, and that's her little heartbreaking moment there that they're not going to work out. That's the episode.
We also find out that Weiss got shot in the jugular.
Yes, it was gone for 6 months. Yikes, bad day. So that's our episode. Do we have any closing statements on Alias before I reveal what we're doing next?
You know what? There's a little fun game that I could steal from another podcast I like that I think maybe we could start doing here. It's this podcast called Film Sack. It's great. It's your typical movie review podcast.
Okay.
But there's a fun thing they do at the end of every review is they do a Twitter post. And I'm not sure if they call it the X post now because that's how long this podcast has been going on. It's back when Twitter was Twitter, where they say, sum up in 140 characters or less, what do you think of this movie? So let's give it a try. In 140 characters or less, how would you sum up Alias? I'll go ahead and go first. I'm going to say Alias. Wigs and... I clearly
Wigs.
did not prepare
That's
for
definitely
this.
under 140 characters.
Wigs.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Alias. Wigs. Nailed it. Done. Got
There
it.
we go. Yeah.
Got it in one.
Alias. Of course, J.J. Abrams loses the point. Could have used more spin kicks.
Definitely more. Wigs and spin kicks. That's what I should say.
The spin kick depreciating returns was my biggest surprise.
100%.
Oh, I
getting
forgot. I stole
weird and
2 of
esoteric.
Jafar's points. I don't think it mattered.
It does not. I was way ahead, Ben. I
You
think
were
I
way ahead of
finished
me,
20
but were you way ahead of Victor?
I think I finished at 28.
It doesn't matter.
Fair luck.
But I did remember now. I just remembered that I stole 2 of your points.
Yeah, I think that brings you up. Victor, you were at 21 or 22?
No, I was 1 point behind you.
No, you were not.
Yes, I was. I was
No,
wondering.
you were not.
We have it on audio, Xhafer. we have audio evidence
Anyway,
of this. But whatever. I'm good.
so I would say Alias. I thought there'd be more spy stuff. That is my big take. Like, there is... Like, they abandoned the thread of bad guy has a bespoke bioweapon halfway
Right.
through a single episode. This is the most dangerous thing that exists. and they're just like,
Right.
okay, I already used it. It's
Oh,
a
yeah,
fait
and they
accompli.
They just casually glossed over the fact that off screen they fucking gassed in a prison and committed a war crime and killed over 1,000 people in Russia, or close to 1,000 people. This is something like 300 guards and 800 prisoners. So wait, I can do math.
More
That's
than
over
1,000.
Yeah. Yeah, wait, I think it was 500 prisoners. I don't know. Either way, I was like, yeah, that's war crime territory. So
1,000%. Although Russia doesn't care about its prisoners, so
yeah,
maybe. Was Pooty Poots in power when this was made?
Yes.
Not gonna check. Anyways, that's Alias. So I won this season, and as I had
asterisks.
look, I didn't even. I won this season. Just deal with it. But I have famously, if you go and listen to my other podcast, Who Are You? On the Wahapahar Network, my co-host Laura, I had a little quiz for Battlestar Galactica stuff at the mid-season point. She won enough points and has correctly predicted enough other things where she was given my next pick of a show on Last Time On. So she has sent me a letter that has this pick in it that I will read, but unfortunately, it has not arrived yet.
What?
I don't know. She insisted on old-timey transportation for the letter to arrive to me for some reason.
She sent the
Maybe
Pony
that has
Express?
something to do with her pick. I don't know. But the letter has not
Are we
arrived.
watching the Young Riders? Is she sending the Pony Express?
The letter's not here, Ben. I don't know.
Ooh, is Young Indiana Jones on our list? Because we should add Young Indiana Jones. That'd be great.
I think Young Indiana Jones is on our list. Also, Young Indiana Jones won a ton of Emmys.
It did?
So I
it
will
did.
say I keep
Actually
seeing
precedes television.
I keep seeing really annoying posts on the internet like, hey, do you think Indiana Jones could ever be recast like James Bond? And every time I want to respond back like, Sean Patrick Flannery has spent more screen time as Indiana Jones than Harrison Ford.
That's true.
But the
Right.
comment sections are all just like, Harrison Ford is the only person who can play Indiana Jones and no one else should ever touch it. And it's like, he hasn't even played Indiana Jones the most. You just don't know Indiana Jones.
Nice.
Yeah. Regardless, we're waiting. So while we're waiting, I'd like to suggest, if I may, a temporary pivot of the podcast.
No.
That's rude. That's not how we do improv, Victor. You don't say
No, you're not Oprah.
No, you're not Oprah. So we started this podcast with Breaking Bad. Vince Gilligan.
Vince
Gilligan.
Gilligan. Vincent Gilligan.
Vince Gilligan.
Gilligan
Pile of bullets.
just launched a brand new show called Pluribus. We've watched the first episode each already. I think we do an actual prestige television show on our podcast dedicated to not watching prestige television. Are
Can
we in,
just
boys?
do Pile of Bullets instead?
What? I don't know. Pile of bullets.
What's Pile of Bullets?
Oh, Pile of Bullets is the episode of Community that Vince Gilligan is the cowboy in the VHS board game. Where he's like, yeehaw! Roll a 6 or more. You win the quick draw.
There is. So I'm going to PAX Unplugged this upcoming weekend here. There is a room set up for VHS board games there, where they're just doing VHS board games all day.
No fucking way. That is so... PAX is in Penny Arcade Expo?
Yeah.
That is so on brand for them. That's... Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That was the first con I ever went to. It was Penny Arcade Expo in 2009 in Seattle. Absolutely loved Seattle. Fell in love with that city. So I think I spent more time in the city than I did exploring the city than I did exploring the con. But yeah.
Yeah.
I love you,
this'll be
Seattle.
This is PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia, and this is my second year attending. I'm very excited. It's a blast. It's their board game variant, so not a lot of video game stuff, all board gaming stuff.
That's the best. Ah! I want to get back into board games. I haven't had a good board game night in a while. Anyway.
Okay.
I don't know. Having just gone to a Magic pre-release with Xhafer, there were definitely some of the, like, I made sure I took a shower before I went.
Right.
Not everyone did.
At Penny Arcade Expo 2009, they were giving away little baggies that had hand sanitizer and deodorant in them. And this was before COVID, so yeah, nerds, take a shower. Come on.
Regardless, we're going to watch Pluribus.
Yeah.
So our next episode, we're going to do either 1 and 2 as a single episode, or we'll do them as separate episodes, but we'll release them the same day. So that way we're like 2 weeks behind the air right now. So we'll be a little bit behind. So you have time to get it, watch it. We recommend doing the watching the episode before you listen to the podcast.
Yeah, because we're gonna spoil. We're doing spoilers. So
we're doing spoilers up to the episode that we're reviewing. We won't be talking ahead of time.
It wouldn't be possible for us to spoil it further than is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're
watching it
hypothetically.
First time we're ever doing this. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, as it's airing, but we will be behind the airing as we release because we're not getting screeners or nothing. So you have to wait for us to watch it, take notes, record, edit, and then release it.
Go ahead.
So that's the plan. So next week we'll be back with Pluribus, and then we'll take a couple of weeks off after Pluribus, and then we'll be back. Hopefully, Laura's letter makes it on time for that. It should. I guess it's moving pretty slow, but it'll be fine. And yes, that's the plan. So we'll see you next week for Pluribus. Did anyone want to say anything about that before I say thank you? Just because I'm about to transition out.
Nope.
I was going to try to find an excuse to do my Vince Gilligan impression, but I can say it for the...
Yeah, save it for that now. All right. Well, thanks, Ripe, for letting us use Goon Squad as a theme music. We appreciate the hell out of it. It's a shame you guys didn't get a Grammy nom. You totally deserved it.
And thanks to you, the listener, for listening to our podcast. If you like it, you can go to...
That's my Vince Gilligan impression.
It is the S's with this.
Like if I could do a whistle for every time it says an S. That's
like an old-timey prospector.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, somebody please go to voicecast.app/LTO. Leave us a message. Let me log in right now to see if we've gotten any more messages. Oh shit, I cleared out my cache.
And we'll see you next time on Last Time On.
Thank you, sir.